Hey guys, it's me, Mr. 250, and welcome to Steins Gate, the visual novel. This is the, as you can tell by the side, this is the English version. It's not actually the fan-made version. This is the official English version of the Steins Gate visual novel, and I'm going to be playing through it. I've talked with some people. I've decided I'm going to keep the voices on, so that will limit the ability for me to talk, but I'll get in words when I can. But we're just going to start it, and I have played through, I've seen the anime, but I've never played through this. Though I've been told that they cover a lot of the same things.
だがその偶然はあらかじめ決められていた世界の意志でもあった。俺はイカれてなどいない。至って正常だ。ここでは真実を語っているんであって、断じて中二病の妄想なんかじゃない。きっかけはほんの些細なことだとしても、それが未来の大きな流れを決定づけてしまうこともある。バタフライ効果という言葉を知っているか？知らないなら調べるのだ。それぐらいの慎重さが求められているのだということを理解しろ。残念ながら俺は慎重じゃなかった。自分の愚かさを分かっていたらあいつを失うことになんてならなかった。未来をこんな形にしてしまうなんてこともなかった。分かるはずがないだろう。その瞬間の自分の手に人類全ての運命を決定づけるような重大なターニングポイントのスイッチが握られているなんていうことは分かるはずがないんだ。考えてもみるがいい。普段の人間の知覚は 99% が遮断されている。人は自分で思っている以上に愚鈍な生き物なんだよ。普段の生活の中に埋もれている何気ないことなど気にも留めないし、知覚したとしてもすぐに忘れるか脳が処理をしないかのどちらかなんだ。あの時の俺に言ってやりたい。迂闊なことをするなと、軽率なことをするなと、見て見ぬふりをするなと、もっと注意を払えと。陰謀の魔の手は思った以上にずっと身近にあって、いつでもお前を陥れようと手ぐすね引いているのだと。
And there you go. So that was a little cryptic, wasn't
宇
it?
宙に始まりはあるか終わりはない。無限星にもまた始まりはあるが、自らの力を持って滅びゆく。有限英知を持つ者こそ最も愚かであるの。歴史からも読み取れる。海に生ける魚は陸の世界を知らない。彼らが英知を持てばそれもまた滅びゆく。人間が光の速さを超えるのは魚たちが陸で生活を始めるよりも滑稽。これは抗える者たちに対する神からの最後通告とも言える。
I'm really, really excited for this. Because I love this is my favorite animated series, but I've never had a chance to play the game until now. And there you go. And what we're going to do is I'm going to try to not talk when they're talking, because even though I can't understand what they're saying, it still is dialogue they're saying. So I'm going to attempt to not talk over people if I can help it. What are we mumbling about? Oh. I'm trying to see if there's an alternate button other than just keeping this mouse on the screen. I guess not. We'll just do this for now. Except I did something that I shouldn't have. Uh-oh. Okay, we're back again. I don't know what I did wrong. I couldn't really figure out why it did whatever it did, but for whatever reason now the game opened in full screen mode, which is better. It's going to be a better video quality. I'm not sure why it wasn't opening in that before, but we're going to continue along, and I know this mouse is probably on your screen. In fact, it should be. So I'm sorry about that. I'll try to keep it, maybe tucked up here or somewhere out of the way. I can't figure out another way to advance text without having it on screen. There's no sound from the phone against my right ear, only silence. I'm balking in the summer sun. Baking. Wow. Sweat slowly slides down my chin and drips onto the asphalt. A girl is standing in front of me. She calls my name with an inquisitive tilt of her head. We are about to infiltrate deep into enemy territory, yet, despite the imminent risk of death, there's no hint of tension on her innocent, childlike features. I cover my phone's mouthpiece and turn to the girl with an index finger to my lips. I think the audio levels might be a little off. Sorry, I'll be back in a second. Okay, so this game's a little finicky. It's got a lot of buttons mapped on the keyboard that I'm not used to. And sorry about this, it's going to be a little bit of a learning process for me as well. But I think I've got it at a decent level now. I nod and put my phone back to my ear. Still no sound from the other side. My contact is wise to maintain silence. The whole area could be bugged.
いや、こちらの話だ。問題ない。これより会場に潜入する。
Still no reply. Looks like they just want my report. It's too dangerous to waste time talking here anyway.
ああ、ドクター中鉢は抜け駆けをした。たっぷりとその考えについて聞かせてもらうつもりさ。
I think another thing as well I should probably change is the text speed. I'm going to bump it up. Let me know in the comments what you guys think as the text speed, if you want it faster or slower, but I'm going to bump it up for now and let me know what you guys think. Okay, I bumped it up a bit. Let's see how this looks.
何？機関が動き出しているだと。
Yeah, that looks a lot better. Let me know what you guys think, but we're going to keep going for now. Also, another thing, I know I'm just going over a lot of things, but you might notice about right here, and it goes up to about here, there's a weird seam on your screen. It's not your fault, it's not YouTube's fault, and it's not technically my fault. For whatever reason, this game has a weird seam here, and I haven't been able to figure out why it has it, but I'll look it up later, but it's not, try not to focus on it too much. The girl turns towards me in surprise. I sigh, shaking my head as I rub my temples.
それがシュタインズゲートの選択か。L、臭い、コンビニ。
I speak the parting words, then pocket my cell phone. Steins Gate. Some know it is fate. To others, it is the will of God. You could count on one hand the people of this world aware of its true nature. In any case, we should begin the infiltration. I advance towards Radio Kaikan, which is just across the street from the train station. Of course, this is enemy territory. I can't just stride through the front door like an average person. I bypass the elevators and escalators and head to the 8th floor by the stairwell. One little change I want to make. Sorry, be right back. Okay, sorry. Like I said, I've never played this game before, so it'll take probably this first episode to tweak it. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. I turned up the music and turned down the cicada sound, I think. Maybe, or maybe I didn't. We'll find out later. But I only make it to the 7th floor before I have to stop and rest.
さっき携帯で誰と話してたの？
The girl, Shina Mayuri, immediately resumes their conversation. She followed me all the way here, and she isn't even short of breath. I, on the other hand, am gasping for air with my hands on my knees. Who would have thought an 8-story building would be so tall? I turn to Mayuri while wiping the sweat off my brow.
聞くな。それがマユリのためでもある。
そうなんだ。オカリ、ありがとう。
You're welcome. Mayuri smiles happily and doesn't pry any further. As always, she is quick to understand my position. We've known each other since we were both little. Mayuri is 16, 2 years younger than me, so she's more like a little sister than a typical childhood friend. I've been looking out for her as long as I can remember. I used to hope that Mayuri might become the key to Steins Gate, but now I've reconsidered. I don't want that terrible fate for her. She should live a normal life. That is my present wish. That's an odd transition there. Not bad, just weird. We continue to the 8th floor and enter the assembly hall. In front of us stands a cheap-looking stage with a podium and a sign reading Dr. Nakabachi's Time Machine Press Conference.
それより、オカリン、オカリン。
Mayuri insists on calling me Ocarine, but It's neither my real name nor my code name. It's just one of those annoying nicknames people use.
マユリよ、いつも言っているだろう。俺のことをオカリンと呼ぶなと。
でも昔からそう呼んでたよ。
それは昔の話だ。今の俺は法院教魔。世界中の秘密組織から狙われる狂気のマッドサイエンティストだ。
That will become your favorite laugh you've ever heard. He hasn't done it fully yet. He'll do it really well later. But that will become your favorite laugh you've ever heard.
だって難しくて覚えられないし。
Also, he's got this thing about calling himself Ho in Kyoma, which is kind of hilarious. In any case, Ho in Kyoma is my true name.
それに岡部倫太郎と一文字も合ってないよ。おかしいね。
Cease your foolish laughter. Okabe Rintaro may be my real name, but I have rejected it, for it is stupid. And so I also hate the derivative, Ocarine. Come on, it sounds like that Elf Boy's blue pipe thing.
でね、オカリン、教えてほしいんだけど。
In one ear and out the other. She's been calling me that for 5 years now, so maybe it's time to give up.
これからここで何が始まるの？
お前はそれも知らずここまで俺についてきたというのか。
She nods without dropping her smile.
これからここで始まるのはドクター中鉢の記者会見だ。
We're standing in the assembly hall on the 8th floor of Radio Kaikan. It is here that the conference will be held. Dr. Nakabachi is an inventor. He appears on TV from time to time, and has a few patents under his belt, but mostly he's treated as a curiosity.
記者会見？でも記者さんなんて見当たらない気がするよ。
Mayuri's right. I've scanned the entire hall, but there's no one here who looks like a reputable reporter or cameraman. There are only about 10 of us standing in the hall, including me. Considering Nakabachi's moderate media presence and the fact that he claims to have invented a time machine, I would have expected more.
あるいは機関による何らかの妨害を受けたのかもしれないな。
The organization, they're a great group of people. I twist my lips into a sneer. I thought that Nakabachi was like me, a scientist fighting to overthrow the organization. But this press conference suggests other motives at work. Our enemies won't miss this chance.
巻き込まれるのは勘弁だがな。
Nevertheless, I'm not interested in what he has to say. That's why I'm here, blowing an afternoon of my precious summer holiday. Mayuri ponders my utterance for a while before finally turning her head.
巻き巻きトカゲ？それを言うならエリマキトカゲだね。
I let out a sigh. Mayuri is known to not only make bad jokes, but to laugh at them too. She's always been special.
マユリ、気をつけろ。おそらくこの記者会見、何らかの事件が起き。
I didn't even finish my sentence. Are we under attack? Are they trying to fry our brains with electromagnetic waves? Dust falls from the ceiling as the floor shakes. We're definitely under attack. It's coming from above, but we're on the top floor. All that's above is the roof.
地震かな？震度 2？
What does magnitude mean?
震度とマグニチュードってどう違うんだっけ？
No time to deal with Mayuri's confusion. Something's not right about this. I bolt out of the conference hall and run up the stairs to the roof, ignoring the no trespassing signs in my way. The door is open. Upon closer inspection, I realize that the lock has been broken. I open the door and see a billowing cloud of black smoke. There's some kind of phosphorescent dust sparkling in the air. An explosion? I can't believe it. Was there really an explosion? My heart is racing. I don't know what to do. Should I run away? But why an explosion? Terrorists? No, that doesn't fit. I mean, how do you explain that? What the? A strange machine is sitting in the middle of the roof. It's huge, maybe 3 meters tall, and looks kind of like a satellite. Did that thing cause the shaking just now? Who put it here? Was it Dr. Nakabachi? Is this part of his presentation? Impossible. Even if that were the case, how would he manage to get it up here? My head is bursting with questions. As I search for the courage to approach the machine, a throng of reporters and building staff burst onto the rooftop. They look just as confused as I am. And then a woman, who I assume is a staff member, appears to wave us back. Is she trying to hide something? Her response was unusually quick, almost like she's trying to keep me away from that device. I want to know, but I shouldn't risk getting any closer. I turn and leave. But not because I'm scared or anything like that. Staff members lead us all back to the 8th floor. Mayuri is nowhere to be seen. She's not in the event hall either. I find her on the 7th floor. Several capsule toy machines are lined up next to a place reading, "Birthplace of the Japanese PC." She's gazing upon them with a wistful look. I breathe a sigh of relief, then take out my phone.
俺だ。どうも嫌な予感がする。俺たちが知らないところで何かが起こっているようだ。ああ、分かってる。無茶はしないさ。俺の命は惜しいからな。エル、プサイ、コングル。
After I speak the words and hang up, I am able to wipe the sweat from my forehead. My sweat is cold. Half of me hopes something will happen, the other half fears the same thing. I put away my phone and look back at Mayuri. She's still staring at those capsule toys. She doesn't seem to be worried about the explosion at all. I can't decide if she's level-headed or just airheaded.
Mayuri, 何をしている？
あのね、ウーパが欲しいなって。
Just as I thought. Mayuri points to a capsule machine. The sign in the front reads Rainet Karu 3D Character Doll Series. Rainet Karu is a popular anime series with its own card game spin-off, Rainet Axis Battlers. They even hold international tournaments. Upa is the series' mascot character. It resembles an elliptical egg with limbs sticking out, like some kind of deformed dog. It's what they call an ugly cute character. High school girls find these creatures adorable for some reason. Last year, an ugly frog character was the rage. Its name escapes me though.
やればいい。ウーパが当たるかどうかは保証できないがな。
Mayuri gives me a troubled smile.
でもね、マユシーは今100円玉を切らしちゃっているのです。
Mayushi is what Mayuri calls herself sometimes. According to her, it's supposed to have a star at the end. Mayushi star. But who really cares?
だから、おかりんおかりん、100円貸して。
She holds her hands out with a look like a begging puppy. Looks like she was planning this from the very beginning. Well, at least she didn't say gimme.
黙ったれるな、マユリ。金は貸さん。俺がお前に人生の厳しさを教えてやる。
I pull out a 100 yen coin, set it in the machine slot, and spin the lever. I open the capsule and take out the contents. Mayuri leans forward to eagerly see what I got.
ああ、ウーパだよ。しかもメタルウーパ。
それはレアなのか？
すごく。
Super rare. While I examine the metal Upa, a boy who was watching us tries his luck on the same Rainet machine.
ああ、普通のウーパだ。
Suck it, boy. He looks at my metal Upa in resentment. I turn to see Mayuri's sparkling eyes also fixed on the Upa. Hey, high school girl, you're acting like a little kid.
ではマユリにくれてやろ
Honestly, I don't want it.
本当？いいの？オカリン。
う。おーい、今日まだ。
ありがとう、オカリン。
Is she doing it on purpose?
本日はドクター中鉢によるタイムマシン発明成功記念会見にお集まりいただき誠にありがとうございます。
I hear the announcement from the floor above.
どうやら始まるようだな。
Well, why don't we go up there? I head to the stairs. But Mayuri doesn't follow.
行くぞ、マユリ。
待って待って。名前書かなくちゃ。
She's preoccupied with the metal Upa. I go on ahead.
それでは早速登場していただきましょう。発明家ドクター中鉢さんです。皆さん
Doctor.
盛大な拍手でお迎えください。
Wow, that was the most pathetic round of applause. Dr. Nakabachi enters to sparse applause. He walks up to the podium. He's already wearing a frown. For some reason, I can feel his irritation from here.
ドクター中鉢だ。どうぞよろしく。
Nakabachi takes the microphone and begins to speak, his voice brimming with confidence.
それではここに集まってもらった諸君だけに人類史に残る世紀の大発明タイムマシンについての理論をお教えしよう。
タイムマシン？あの人が作ったの？
Mayuri appears after writing her name on the metal Upa. She's a bit late, in more ways than one. What did she think a time machine presentation would be about? I take another look around the room. There are about 20 people now, including us, but still no media presence to speak of. So, this is the extent of Dr. Nakabachi's fame. No one believes that he invented a time machine. I was interested in what he had to say, true, but my expectations were no higher than the rest of the onlookers. And a good thing they weren't. As he proceeds to explain his time machine design, my curiosity quickly turns to disappointment, then anger. This is why I really like this main character. He's amazing. My roar silences Nakabachi and draws the eye of every person in the room.
バカにするにも程があるぞ。なんだね、君は。
俺が誰なのかはどうでもいい。それより今あなたが語ったタイムマシンの理論は一体何だ。ジョン・タイターのパクリではないか。あなたはそれでも発明家か。
誰かその男をつまみ出せ。
出ていくのはあなただ、ドクター。恥を知れ。金輪際、あなたには発明家を名乗る資格はないぞ。
うるさい、黙れ。生意気な若造め。
Just then, someone grabs my arm from behind. Quite convinced it's an official here to throw me out, I turn around to glare him down. It's a girl about my age. Her intense stare seems to challenge me. I take a step back. Her face looks somehow familiar. Where have I seen her before?
Oh.
We haven't met, but I know her face. It's Kurisu. I know how to say the last name. I'm not sure how to say the first name so well. A few days ago, my friend Daru showed me a magazine article titled "Girl Genius Gives Lecture in I'm going to say this right, in Akihabara." The article was about a 17-year-old girl who had just graduated from an American university. Her thesis was even published in a major scientific journal. Girl Genius. Makisi Kurisu? Makisi Kurisu. I recognize the stubborn-looking girl from her photograph. She's even wearing the exact same scowl. What business could such a genius have with me? She takes a quick look around the room, then turns back to me with a stern expression.
ちょっと来てくれませんか？
What's with the attitude? She's obviously not staff, and there's no way that the Makise Kurisu would be working for someone like Dr. Nakabachi. Which means, no.
貴様、機関の人間か。 まれ手が回っているとは俺としたことか。
ふざけてないで、ちょっと来てください。
え
My outburst has already attracted too much attention. Nakabachi, in particular, looks like he wants to rip my head off. It must be mortifying to be exposed as a fraud by a bright young man like myself. Anyway, I mustn't draw any more attention to myself. If the organization gets wind of my presence here, it could endanger Mayuri, to say nothing of these ignorant civilians. I let Makase Kurisu lead me out of the assembly hall.
ここで俺に何かすれば人目につくぞ。そうなれば貴様もいろいろまずいだろ
う。何かって何ですか？人聞きの悪い。
She glares at me, quite fiercely at that. Attractive though she may be, there's no innocence in her eyes. A beautiful agent, unmatched in cruelty. My heart beats in exhilaration from the danger. Looks like chaos really does get my blood pumping.
私はあなたに聞きたいことがあるだけです。
それに答える義理はない。機関のやり方は分かっている。
だから機関って？
Instead of answering, I take out my phone and put it to my ear.
俺だ。機関のエージェントに捕まった。ああ、マキセ・クリスだ。
Makase Kurisu, that's how you say it.
いや問題ない。ここはなんとか切り抜け。
Kurisu suddenly snatches the phone from my hand. What skill? I didn't have time to react.
何をする？
あれ？この携帯電源切れてる。誰と話していたんですか？
Her eyes pierce deep into my soul. I quickly look away. She's good. Is she trying to attack my sense of identity in order to cause a mental break? Recover. This isn't enough to sway me.
貴様に答える義理はないが一応教えてやろう。それは俺以外が触ると自動的に電源がオフになる特別性の携帯なのだ。うわ
Such measures are necessary to maintain secrecy. I know things that could get me killed. I quickly retrieve my phone and wipe the cold sweat off my forehead. Whew, that was close.
そう。独り言だったのね。
This is bad. Ordinary methods don't work on Makase Kurisu, the genius girl. On the contrary, she's the one psyching me out. It looks like I'll have to make a tactical retreat. If I can just find an opening. Suddenly, Kurisu steps up to me with a serious expression. She stares right at me, her huge eyes blazing with strength of will. Such fire, I can't look away. Could someone with such pure eyes really be an organization agent?
さっき私に何を言おうとしたんですか？
Earlier?
さっきとはいつのことだ？
ほんの15分くらい前。会見が始まる前に。
Nonsense. This is the first time we've met. I was with Mayuri and that Upa toy 15 minutes ago.
私に何か言おうとしましたよね。すごく悲しそうな顔をして。
Is this a trap? It does seem like one of the organization's dirty tricks. But would this girl do something that underhanded?
まるで今にも泣き出しそうで。それどうして？私、前にあなたと会ったことありますか？
I'm gonna do my best not to accidentally run over people's text, but it's really hard when I don't understand the language completely. She seems sincere. That makes her even more suspicious. That's right, don't let her beauty fool you. She's a cold, calculating secret agent. If I show the slightest vulnerability, I'm done for.
そういえば、なんで私の名前知ってるんです？
俺はすべてお見通しなのだ。
I'm a mad scientist after all.
天才少女よ。次会うときは敵同士だな。さらばだ。うわ
I love that laugh, it's my favorite. I spin around and take off down the stairs, ignoring her call to stop, like I'd listen to the enemy.
機関目。あれほどのエージェントを送り込んでくるとは。ついに本気になったようだな。
Alright, now, there isn't really great stopping points from what I know in the story. I mean, I know the story, so I know decent stopping points, and I'll try to stop them when I can at those. But we have gone about 30 minutes here, and I'm going to try to keep to my regular 30-minute episodes if I can. If I can't, I'll do longer ones, but I'll do what I can. So we're going to stop here for today. Let me know what you guys think. And, because we could turn off the audio at any point if it does really bother anybody. If it bothers, enough people a lot, then we can. But I really do like the voices in the game, so I think we'll leave them on. Let me know what you guys think about the background music and the regular voice. And maybe my voice in relation to them. I'm going to try to keep them all balanced as well as I can. But let me know what you guys think. And next time we will come back and we will continue from here. So, thanks for watching. Bye!